During lockdown, I've been lucky enough to be working from a converted lookout tower, which a friend has very kindly let me use. In return for this, I decided I'd make a virtual tour for them, which will help them market the place and increase bookings. As a cool feature to finish it off, I thought I'd make a sunset panorama effect from the roof, as you can see here. I made this tour yesterday and actually filmed the whole process of how I made the sunset panorama. So without further ado, let's jump into it, and this is how I made it. First things first, it's 8 o'clock and I need to get on the roof. Okay, so the camera's all set up and now I need to keep it in the same place. Silly doggy. Okay, so now the camera's all set up, I need to take the photo from down here, and that way I'm out of the way of it. Oh, shit. Cool, so that's the first photo taken, and every 20 minutes I'm going to take a photo and then merge it all together to get that effect that you saw. Now the sun's looking even lower in the sky, I'm going to shoot the second photo. So I've done 3 photos and it's 8:50, sunset's looking like that. And I'm going to try and take the photos now every 10 minutes so the sun goes nice and smoothly down. Time to edit. Out of the photos that I took, I'm going to select 4 of them, as I think simplicity is key and that'll create the best effect. So these are the 4 photos that I'm going to choose. There were clouds on the horizon, so it wasn't really a clean cut sunset, but I still think it was pretty cool. Now if you know me, you know I'll be editing these photos to make them look even more dramatic, and I'll do that now and I'll speed up the process and talk you through it. So here's one of the photos. First things first, we need to get rid of that tripod. Then I'm going to change the lighting and contrast and push up the saturation a bit. Here's the second photo, and in the end for all of the photos I decided not to manipulate the images in too much of a ridiculous way because I did want to keep it authentic. Now the next stage is to make all the images line up perfectly. To do this I put these red X's at key points of one of the photos, then compared them to each image to make sure the photos were in exactly the same position. Now I've got the bare bones of everything that I need, so I'm going to go ahead and create the virtual tour and merge the panoramas of the sunset together. Finally finished editing the tour. I've added audio and different features in as well, which really enhance it, and I think ultimately this virtual tour just makes you want to be there, which is of course ultimately the aim of what I'm trying to do. The sunset panorama fits in really well as well and makes it just that much better. So without further ado, here it is.